reverse parallel park.
Single
So
park?
reverse parallel park. Okay, you can continue. Alright, so for this, if I don't give you directions, just follow the road, yeah?
Okay.
And then you want to be directed by road signs, signals, and road markings. Okay. Sometimes you might need to change lane by yourself, so I may not tell you everything.
Right.
But if you have any questions about directions, or any other questions that is not related to like driving, you can ask me.
Okay.
Okay, so I don't mind repeating the directions. That's fine.
Okay.
All right. So, and then like I said, this is gonna go on for maybe 30 to 40 minutes.
Yep, definitely.
I may also ask you to do some maneuvers. Okay. All right. So before we start, I'm gonna probably ask you maybe 2 questions about the car.
Okay.
Can you turn on the headlights and high beams? Turn on the high beams. Yes. Turn them off. How do you adjust the side mirrors?
It's here.
Yep, that's fine. Actually, are the mirrors fine? All of the mirrors?
Yeah.
You happy with them?
Yep.
Okay, good. And then how do you turn on the back windscreen wipers?
Kusha does not know how to turn on the rear windscreen wipers.
You just turned on the washers. You didn't do the windscreen. Just the windscreen wipers, not the washers. No. Okay, that's fine. You actually should be twisting that. So twist it. Yes, that's it. Alright, so whenever you're ready, you can move off. You're gonna go around there and then turn left.
Kusha carries out proper observation before moving off.
So we're gonna go left here and then we'll go left straight away.
Kusha exits the center really well.
So left.
This left turn is incorrect because Kusha should turn into the merging lane and use it to build up the speed before merging to the right. He drives over the solid white line. He selects a safe gap door.
At the roundabout, turn right.
I ask Kusha to turn right at the next roundabout, and he does well to change lane. He also selects a safe gap, shows good use of signals while entering and exiting the roundabout. Kusha does well to check the left side mirror as the 2 lanes are forming 1 lane. The speed limit on this street is 50 kilometers per hour, and Kusha does well to stay within the speed limit.
And then I'm gonna get you to take the first street on your left.
This left turn is also good. Good position before and after the turn. Kusha does well to leave a safe gap between our vehicle and parked vehicles. He also maneuvers the vehicle really well at this low point. Many drivers often hit the curb at this location.
And then first street on your left. Sorry, right, not left. That's my mistake. Yeah.
This right turn is also good. There is a stop sign coming up, and many people rarely see it or simply don't stop. Kusha sees the stop sign and stops.
And then go left.
This left turn is good.
So at the end here, you can go right.
Good right turn as well.
And then at the end of this street, turn left.
So from here left.
Yep.
Good left turn. The signal, position, and observations are spot on.
Okay, I'm gonna ask you to pull over on the left when you can.
I ask Kusha to pull over on the left, and he stops really well.
And then when you're ready, move off.
He moves off really well as well.
And then I'm gonna get you to take the next street on the left. So just wait, I can wait.
We are turning right into a 40 kilometers per hour street, and Kusha does well to recognize the sign and to stay within the speed limit.
At the end of this street, turn right.
From here right.
At the end, at the end.
This right turn is correct.
At the roundabout, turn right. Go to the third exit.
We are turning right at a multi-lane roundabout, and Kusha does well to choose the correct turning lane. The use of signals while entering and exiting is also correct. speed limit on this road is 60 kilometers per hour, and Kusha does well to stay within the limit. He's not going too slow either.
When you get to the next traffic lights, I'm gonna get you to go straight, follow the road.
Okay.
Go straight.
I ask Kusha to follow the road at the traffic lights. He recognizes that he can't use the right lane to go straight, and he changes to the left lane. Well done.
Then I'm gonna get you to go right at the traffic lights.
Good lane choice going right at the traffic lights. Good stopping distance from the front car as well.
When safe to do so, change into the middle lane.
He again does well with this lane change.
Then when safe to do so, change into the left lane. Then I'm gonna get you to take the exit on the left.
When exiting the motorway, we should have a quick look in the left side mirror. Kusha does not check, and this is a non-critical driving error. He does well though to slow down from 80 kilometers per hour to 60 kilometers per hour when exiting.
So the next traffic lights, we are going right.
Good lane selection for a right turn. He also does well to check the right side mirror before entering the turning lane.
And after you turn right, continue straight.
I ask Kusha to go straight, and he does well to switch lanes as the left lane is for left turn only.
Then I'm gonna get you to go right.
Good right turn. Kusha does not build up the speed before merging on the motorway. He merges doing 70 kilometers per hour. He does well though to signal, check the mirrors, and shoulder check. Once on the motorway, he builds up the speed really well. The speed is about to drop from 100 kilometers per hour to 80 kilometers per hour, then to 70 kilometers per hour. Kusha reacts very well by slowing down. He also does well to check the rear view mirror when coming to a stop. I asked Kusha to change to the middle lane. Although there's a lot of traffic, he does well.
When safe to do so, change into the right lane, so the middle lane. And when safe to do so, change back into the left lane.
He also does well while changing back to the left lane.
So we're gonna be going left, taking the next left.
Kusha again reacts well to my directions. He changes to the left lane so that he's ready to turn left. After turning left, the two lanes are forming one lane. Kusha should check the left side mirror, or even better, do a shoulder check to the left. He does not check, so this is an uncritical driving error.
At the roundabout coming up, I'm gonna get you to turn left, take the first exit.
Kusha selects a safe gap at this roundabout. Here, you can see how Kusha is making good use of mirrors while driving. He also reacts very well to this car that suddenly turns in front of us.
Okay, so just after this blue car, you can turn left. There is a street there. So where that car is
Good
coming
observation before turning left.
from. And when you get to the intersection, make a U-turn.
Here, we are about to make a U-turn at the intersection. Kusha applies the right signal, but it's a bit late. He does a good U-turn though, but the left signal after the U-turn is unnecessary. Until this point, Kusha's driving has been what I would refer to as test standard. However, this is about to change. He makes two critical driving faults and both happens close to each other. One is while doing a reverse parallel park and the other is while reversing in a straight line.
Okay, that silver car can do a reverse parallel park behind it. So reverse parallel park.
First, the left signal is too late before starting a reverse parallel park. Next, you can see the approaching truck. Kusha does not wait to see what the truck driver will do and attempts to reverse, so I step on the brake.
Okay, you can continue.
In this situation, we have to stop and see whether the truck will stop or whether they will keep going. If they stop, we can resume reversing and complete the maneuver. Also, he should check the rear a bit more while reversing.
Okay, park the car, handbrake on.
He parks really well though.
And then move off when you're ready. At the end of this street, turn left.
Good left turn.
And then turn left on this street here.
Kusha leaves a safe gap from parked vehicles.
Okay, you can take the first street on your left. And then first street on your right. And then I'm gonna ask you to pull over on the left.
Before reversing in a straight line, we should check our mirrors and do shoulder checks. Kusha does not do shoulder checks.
When you're ready, you can reverse the car a little bit.
He also makes his second critical driving error because he does not physically look behind while reversing.
Keep going, I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, that's enough. When you're ready, you can move off.
Good observation and signal before moving off. Good road position at the bend.
At the end of the street, turn left.
Kusha again leaves a safe gap from parked vehicles.
And then at the stop sign, turn right.
He also sufficiently stops at this stop sign.
When you get to the end of the street, turn left. At the traffic light coming up, go right.
Good lane choice turning right at this set of traffic lights. He also does well to wait for oncoming traffic. The speed limit on this street is 60 kilometers per hour. Kusha drives within the speed limit.
The next roundabout, go right. Take the third exit.
We are turning right at this roundabout, and Kusha does well. The speed, signal, and observations and judgments are spot on.
gonna go right at the traffic lights.
This right turn at the traffic lights is also good. Notice how everyone in front of us is cutting the dotted lines, but Kusha drives just next to it.
I'm gonna get you to take the street on the right. So there is a street coming up there. You can go right. And then go right again.
After turning right, the speed limit is 20 kilometers per hour. Kusha recognizes this. Coming up, there is a solid white line, and although there is no physical sign, an unbroken solid line marking means stop. Kusha does not stop, which is a critical driving error.
You actually see there was a solid line there. You can go right. And then just park the car just straight, basically.
We've come to the end of this mock test, and it's now time for feedback.
How do you think you went?
I made mistakes, definitely.
Which mistake?
I guess the one is in reverse parallel parking. When you told me to reverse parallel park.
Yeah, what happened?
I was supposed to give way to that truck. That was the one. Then I guess at few of the traffic lights, I haven't indicated it with enough time. Like I just indicated, then I turned left or right.
Yeah.
Then definitely the rear wiper one at the initial stage. Then maybe I took one lane change on the solid line. This is what I can think.
Look, you almost passed. Like, you were very close to passing. Like, if you had given way to that truck, you should have passed this mock test. You were very close. So your driving is very good. It's very pretty much like test standard. Yes, you made a couple of mistakes, but they are not big. So you still pass. You will still pass the test. Okay. But your maneuvers, you probably need to work on the maneuvers because it seems like you have two critical driving errors. And all of them, they are related to maneuvers. So the first one was that truck, and then the second one was when I asked you to reverse in a straight line. In Queensland, when you're reversing in a straight line, you should be looking behind. So that's a critical driving error.
Okay. Actually, I was looking in the mirror, but I need to.
So you need to physically look behind. Okay. And also, when you started the straight line reverse, you pretty much chucked it into reverse, and off you went.
Sorry, come again?
You put it in reverse and off you went.
Oh, I need
you should have
look here.
You need to look before you move. So that's a mistake. Okay. Some other mistake, just small ones. So the rear windscreen wipers. That's
Actually,
a small
that was
mistake.
not in my car. So I was not
Okay.
aware.
Then when you turn left here, now this area has been renovated recently.
Right.
So that solid line is actually new. I think in the near future that's gonna actually become a critical driving error. Okay, I think a few days ago one of my students, they turned left like you did. You need to go in the left lane, build up the speed and merge here.
Oh, okay, complete left.
Yeah.
Because that was the solid
And then
line.
get the speed up a
Right.
little bit and then merge.
Right.
Okay. But
So
you
is there any
cross.
dotted line here?
There is some dotted lines there at the end. Well, you straight away crossed it, so that's a mistake. It's a small mistake still, but I think in the near future they might start marking it as a critical. Let's signal turning right and then too close to the curb. When I ask you to stop on the left, a little bit too close to the curb. Form one lane. When there is two lanes which are forming one, what do you do?
Indicate to the right and then look at the mirror and then merge right.
Yeah, so you are in this right lane already. If there's form one lane, you should check the left hand side.
Oh, okay. If anyone wants to come from
just in case someone is cutting in front of you. And then same as reverse parallel park, the signal was a little bit too late. You need to signal maybe like 30 meters before you get to the car.
Okay.
And then the rest I've already told you. So the big problems is just these maneuvers. You just need to fix the maneuvers and then you should be fine. The U-turn was fine.
Okay.
Motorway also, that was actually a mistake. You merged at 70 kilometers per hour in a 100 zone.
Oh, okay.
You need to get maybe 80, I'll say. But 70 is a little bit too slow. Did you see the guy flashing for you?
Yes.
He actually flashed. So because you weren't picking up your speed. Pick up the speed, get going. Okay. Anyway, I'll be heading to I have a lesson at supposed to start 12. I'll just need to text the person.
So this reverse parallel parking is considered as a critical driving?
Yeah, because I braked.
Yeah.
If I braked for you, that's it. That's a critical. And then the straight line reverse is also critical.
Okay.
Because you need to look behind. You can't use this mirror.
Okay.
You're gonna physically look behind.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.